up top. So I'm just gonna start. We all saw this fight pretty far into it. I think we all understand the mechanics for the most part. Around the room, we've set up markers. We are going to designate which pylons need to be destroyed first. So don't just run to a random one. Just listen up for those callouts from either Layla or Pyre. Remember, you have to run over to the bomb, pick it up, and then you're going to drop it next to whichever pylon needs to go. So just be aware. Other than that, it's just a lot of dodging and a few soaks. So just listen for soak when that needs to happen. I think when we get to heroic, we have to limit how many people soak. But for now, it does not matter. Let's just have as many people into it as we can.
Do we need to throw extra bombs into the center?
Yes.
Yeah, or the end, whatever side you're on.
Because I think once the pylon has been destroyed, the little bridge leading to it should collapse.
Yes, and if you're standing on it, you get dumped in the lava.
Yeah, so if you're closest to the marker that's called out, that's just take that as a call onto you to go drop the bomb there. And if that bridge has already collapsed, then just throw it off the edge. So all bombs need to be picked up and disposed, either to the marker or over the edge.
So the one that's unmarked, this coil right here, should be the last platform that we actually use for the bombs.
Potions are up here.
You can get a total of 20.
The potions that you pick up here, they're meant to be used during lust. They do give a nice little boost to a stat. So try to use those during lust. We have our flasks here.
Use one and take another. Use this shit all up.
Tanks will be marked. Check your group's odds and evens. Find out which tank is in your group. That's the tank you belong with. They're going to be on opposite sides of this platform. everyone's ready, if we want to get to the sides, we'll have evens here, odds to the other side. Actually, I'd like to trope other side. You're in a odd group. Okay, tank's on you. Out of those.
Move out.
If you're marked, please move back away from your group. If you're marked, move back away from the group. Get out of those.
Ads.
Get out.
Okay, when bombs drop, we're gonna do yellow star and orange circle first. After those are done, pick up the bomb and throw the rest of them over the side.
Yep. Bombs, 3 bombs over on the side. Dodge the blue.
Okay, we need to move to purple because yeah.
Purple's up. Green.
Get off the bridge.
All right, drop bombs down the center. Or off the side, either one.
Everybody
Soak.
soak.
Those are soaks. Soak, soak, soak. Evenly split, please.
Roar
Get out
to
of those.
everybody.
Dodge. Soaks, evenly split. Use some sort of defensive. Thanks. Pick up the 2 bruisers, the Dark Force French bungerers.
It should be star. Bomb should go to star.
I got the star bomb. Everyone else can throw them over.
Get out of that.
Or
Get out of that.
not. I just watched 2 people throw bombs over there and nothing's happening.
Are there any other bombs? Well, we'll just see what happens.
2 of us tried bombs. He should put it more out.
The bombs, they dropped from the ads. Get out of that.
Take the circle out.
Stand still. If you're targeted for that ability, stand still. Let everyone else move around you.
These need to be
Soak.
soaked.
Evenly soak those.
Dodge this.
Get out of that. Stand still if you're targeted by that ability.
Alright, add. We're gonna try yellow star again.
All right, somebody get
Okay,
orange.
now orange circle right next to it. And then get out of this area.
Soaks, evenly soak these purple things. Get out of that blue ring. Get out of that orange ring. Stand still if you're targeted by that.
Soak evenly.
Alright, for bombs, we're gonna do the unmarked one next.
Yeah.
Thank you for moving that away. Stand still if you're targeted.
Okay, do the other unmarked side.
All right, we need to move. Once we get this arcs, get the soaks, get the soaks.
Out of that circle. Stand still if you're targeted by the lines.
I'm gonna go ahead and hear him.
Oh, yeah, we should have heard already. My bad, thank you.
already did.
Evenly soak the purple circles.
There's bomb.
Get out of that circle.
Oh God.
Stand still.
Does anybody have a bomb?
I don't see one lying around.
We have
Yes,
one.
there's one.
I see one. I see one.
3%.
Okay, I got it. I
Everyone
have
just
two of them,
focus,
I think.
boss. Soak. Ignore the ads, just focus, boss. Good job.
Wow, good job, guys.
Don't be like me last time and realize that these are probably best in slots for people.
Alright, let's, after you're done looting, doing all that stuff, we're gonna go ahead and step out, and we are resetting.
I think if you just jump down the hole, you die, and then you just pop back up at the beginning. And then we can just run out.
The raid should be reset, so if you've already stepped out, you can step back in.
By the way, congrats on everybody that got tier sets. If you got them, I think the turn in is up here. If you won. Upstairs. Talk to that lady right there.
Tanks also, if you're in here too, like feel free to pull trash. That trash is all on you, as long as your healers and everyone's here. You don't have to wait for me to do that.
Remember, the car comes in and runs everyone over.
Oh, you spoiled the fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it goes really far too, like stupid far.
I was waiting to see how many people would have died.
Unbelievable.
I warned y'all. It
We
goes
even
really
brought it
far.
up.
That legit made me laugh.
Like it goes so far. Like yeah, you think you're safe and you're not. Like,
Prize is like, you need to be back inside the building.
100%. Because that happened to me last week, where I was like, I'm back far enough, and it wiped my ass out anyway, and I was so salty about it.
My crush messaged me, so I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. This fight not much different than normal. The oil slicks are going to be more of a thing this time. So the tanks, when they do their taunt swap, the tank will drop a pool of oil and have to rotate the boss. So we're going to continue to tank the boss on the edge of the room. We're just going to move counterclockwise to the room. So we'll just kind of follow that pattern. Those that are targeted by the purple circles, you will drop an oil slick as well. So those, for now, we're going to say run to the center of the arena. We'll see how that works out. If it doesn't work out, obviously we'll switch it up. For now, let's just say center of the arena. Remember, we still need to run bars into the boss. And then we will lust on that first breakdown of the car. So once the plating's off, we'll go ahead and lust. Otherwise, it's really the same fight. It should not be too difficult. The fire, I think you can burn away also the oil slick. So if you have an incendiary, the little fire circle around you, add part of that circle on an oil slick and it should burn it away. That way we can clear up some space in the middle if needed. Is that a mythic mechanic? I couldn't recall. All the same. Everything else I said still stands.
Yeah, the video I watched mentioned it and said that's more of a mythic thing, but you can do it in heroic.
Yeah, okay.
I can't imagine why you wouldn't wanna.
Yeah, so then it does stand. We will still do it. If you get a fire circle, stand on an oil, especially if things are getting clustered. If they're not clustered, whatever, don't. But if we need the fighting room, Layla or Pyre might call out, hey, stand on an oil slick. Tanks on you.
I crash.
Okay, hold on. Don't pull. Run into the hotel.
I misclicked.
Likely story.
That's what they all say.
Ah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, did somebody get a hold of Tights to tell me to turn on our heroic repair?
Oh, I was supposed to do that tonight. Fuck. That was me this time. Hold on. Whoa, we reset this whole thing. Give me 1 second and I will do that.
Oh my god, this is brutal. The hotel was under siege.
I can't believe I survived that.
Fucking crash, reload back in, I just have a tank right in my face.
Sounds like a good time.
Okay, everyone check your in-guild rank. And if it's not marked as Raider, just say something in chat and one of us will switch you. I think I got everybody.
Adam, where are you at?
Horn's over here. Hold on. Oats, are you in the same raid as us? I don't see you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
No, I just ran in. Sorry.
I was gonna say, okay, because I'm pretty sure I don't see you.
Rebuff everybody.
Ren, are you here? Ren, are you here? We'll just give a minute or so. We're gonna have to pull on invite and re-invite if they're not back. Okay, perfect. There we go. Thanks on you. Remember, we're going to move counterclockwise around this room. Oil slicks to the center. It's the purple circles. Yep, we want to start moving that boss. So everyone should probably be in front of the boss as we move.
All right, focus the ad. And then get in them and throw them out of or these
Another
are.
ads.
There's an ad in front of the ball.
Add in the back still. Three more sets in the back. Going towards boss.
Those fire circles that you're running with, those should go over oil slicks if you can.
Okay. Everything you got on the boss. CC the tune-up pad. The mechanic. Okay, then rinse and repeat.
We do need to clear oil in the middle, please, if you get fire. Heads in the back. Going towards boss.
We got an ad to the right side.
I think we have a couple under the boss. Cars that are under the boss.
Adds coming to the boss.
We need 2 more bikes into that boss, folks.
Bikes are going to be right near the boss.
As soon as you see a bike empty, jump in it.
Flames to the oil.
Make sure you don't hit any terrain. Yeah.
Purple circle to the center. Purple circle to the center.
So when bikes are up, everybody needs to stop DPSing the boss and go hit a bike, even if you're melee. Because we just hit an enrage because we didn't send enough bikes into the boss fast enough.
I'll also say we sent a bunch of bikes into the oil slick, which there's no way of avoiding if there's oil on the ground, and that just causes them to spit out, so they're not gonna have the boss.
Yeah, so we might need to move the boss a little further about. Not keep him so tight. If the oil slicks were dropping, let's start dropping them behind the boss, like the direction we're not running. I know I said center, try to keep it maybe to the center if you can, but it needs to go behind the boss. The entire raid needs to be in front of the boss.
Is there a penalty for dropping oil just on top of oil?
Except for the damage it might do to you by like double stacking, no, there's not.
Okay.
It's still a little sketch though, because when you get a bike, you're like sitting in the oil for an amount of time until it launches.
Okay.
So you can double stack, but try not to.
Bullshit. I was standing next to 3 people that didn't get hit, and I'm the only one that died. I will fist fight these devs.
Another blood sacrifice.
I'm so mad.
I just wanted to touch the car, okay?
So for this time, I know I told us to go counterclockwise just because of where we're positioned now. Let's all start right here. And we're just going to go clockwise around the room. The entire raid will be in front of the boss, and we're just going to kind of back up as a group together. And then oil slicks just drop behind the boss. And then once you drop it, join the rest of the raid. Because those are going to fixate on you, so if you are near oil, if there's oil between you, it will obviously interfere with that bar getting to the boss potentially, so let's just keep everyone as tightly stacked as we can.
Are we just gonna ignore ones that land behind them then? The behind the boss, since they kind of target at random, just focus on the ones that hit the front unless we absolutely need to?
They don't target at random, they target players.
Oh,
one room to
okay.
the other, so if we're grouped together, they should not end up behind the boss.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
Alright, tanks on you. Everybody in front of the boss, remember, because we're going to be moving clockwise this time. Oil slicks behind the boss.
If you're targeted with fire, still try and clear those up.
Thank you.
Ads. They're all next to the boss.
Alright, get in a bike and throw it at the boss immediately.
So one bike.
Oil
Get
slicks
oil
behind the
behind.
boss.
There's a bike in the oil in the back. Range needs to get that.
Fire circles are about to come out. Take those behind the boss. We need 2 more bikes. Here we go. 1 more bike into the boss. We have a bike right there. That means
It's stuck in oil.
rest of the raid, everyone in front of the boss, please. Stay in front of the boss. Let's move the boss pretty far, actually. Let's get out of these oil slicks if we can come back this way. Fire to the oil behind the boss.
Plus,
Ads, just group up on the boss. Don't focus ads. They can be cleaved down. Focus boss. This is when you should be using your pot as well. Battle pots that you were given. Remember, trying to get everybody in front of the boss. Oil behind.
Head's coming out. Coming straight to the boss.
Everyone on that.
Bar behind the boss. Don't let that drop on the boss. Get that fire back there too. There is an ad under the... It's on oil though. We're not going to be able to use it.
Got it.
Purple behind the boss. All the way. Get out of those lines with those purple. Nope. But get that line out.
Burning.
Purple lines, circles behind the boss.
Bikers on the way.
We need one more biker. Everyone switch to these ads.
It's in damage phase.
Burn boss. Make sure you interrupt the pit. There's one in the back, interrupted.
Remember, don't be behind the boss. Let's keep moving. Keep moving with the boss.
Circles behind boss.
Heads in the way. Roared.
Purple circles behind boss. I think we could just burn boss, forget ads. Good job, everybody.
Keep killing her. There.
Nice
100 Orin.
Cauldron will be next. Obviously, take your time if you're still looking through gear. I know I am. Remember, trash. Try to keep up with your tanks. You don't want to necessarily AFK and then pull more things that we don't need.
Oh, that's towards Rick Reverb. We need to go the other way.
Yeah.
At least we got that percentage.
Nice red, man. Thank you.
If you have ads, run to the tanks.
They're ranged.
The tanks are split. That's why.
So, something I was wondering about the cinematic for Gallywix. So, we're spending this whole time trying to kill him, right? We hate him, we want to kill him, and then we're like, don't let the suit fall on you!
Yeah, when it could have been, not blood on our hands.
And then we just literally walk away and assume he's actually dead, but he's not because he's Deatharok and he's a Dreadnought Lord.
Alright, this fight, really nothing different from normal either. There's just a few extra mechanics on either side, but it's pretty simple. Groups are still split from Gallywix, so odds will go to the dinosaur first, evens to the gorilla. I think, Fire, you're on the fire side first. The big thing still, as we did on Tuesday with this boss, when you're targeted by the beam, do not be standing on the bomb, be next to the bomb. Okay, so Fire's gonna help make sure y'all are in the right position. Once that beam locks on, sidestep your character into the bomb. Everyone needs to soak that. The change on this fight, there's gonna be a fire spread on the dinosaur side, and on the lightning side, there's gonna be like ads that chase us for about 12 seconds. They do fixate. You don't want them to hit you. It will drop puddle on the ground and give us less room to fight. They can be CC'd. I think they only last for 12 seconds. So if you can run for 12 seconds away from them, great, do it. Otherwise, I think CC is probably our best bet. We have monks on either side, so I'm really hoping Rings of Peace there will help us out. Hunter traps.
We have
whatever.
ads, guys. Somehow, we got ads.
Somehow Palpatine's back again. Let's not explain how.
What?
Sorry, he said somehow we got ads, and it made me think of that line from Star Wars where he goes, somehow Palpatine returned, and then just left it at that.
Yo, spoilers, I haven't finished it.
Really not that
It's okay. You don't know when he said it.
Alright, anyway,
Thought you were blaming me for something.
oh, Palpatine, oh my god, not you. The movie, I forgot your name is Palpatine. Alright, odds to dinosaur, evens to gorilla. Remember, ads on gorilla, don't get hit by them. CC them, slow them, run away from them for 12 seconds. But remember your bar, if your bar fills up, you will stun everyone within 10 yards of you. So that's another thing too with these ads. You can't really run that far, can you? We'll figure it out. Ballista, you should be over on the gorilla side.
Okay, sorry, I was sorting out a loot thing.
Good, tanks on you. Lust on pull. Just sidestep these electric side.
All right, if you get the beam, you're gonna take it out. Take the beam out of the circle, and now come back in. We need to move a little out of this corner with dinosaur. Okay, move. Oh.
Okay, this is going to be our switch. Gorilla side, be aware there's a lot on the ground. You may want to place the boss somewhere where there's not a lot of electricity. We're gonna soak that, unless you have the beam. Beam to the edge. Nope, beam to the edge, the outside edge. It's okay. Will it run to us? Oh, it's all right. Everyone in. If you get the beam, you're gonna run to where I ping on the edge. To the edge. Take that out. Stop right there. And then back into the soak. Oh, that was unfortunate side on the evens. This is probably going to be a light. Yeah, the dino's walking to you. It's a... Let's reset. Let's reset.
Standing goop.
Can you explain the static charge to me? I get hit by that every time.
So it builds up as you move, and then depletes as you don't move, basically. So you need to like move little bits at a time.
Thank you.
Don't release.
Ah, crap.
What we'll probably do is a slight adjustment. I know on dinosaur side, I think you kind of started him over here because that's where I saw most of those puddles, the fire puddles dropped. I think that's smart. We will start the gorilla over on this side, and then we will move the gorilla clockwise while we move the dinosaur counterclockwise. That way they're not too close to each other on these edges. So that was more for the tanks, if you caught that.
When we, is it the players that get marked for the ads that chase us down? Is that what drops the electric field as well?
Yes. On the floor, yes.
That's what I figured after I saw it happen to me, but I didn't know in advance, so I didn't position myself in a place that was better. So, okay, cool.
There's a feast up.
Common buff.
Make sure you eat before you're ready.
So move the dinosaur counterclockwise or clockwise?
The way you were doing it, so like, I think you started it right here where I pinged, and then you moved it like here, and then you moved it here. That was appropriate. We're just gonna do the opposite with the gorilla. We'll have it start here, move this way, and then to here as the ground starts to fill up, because people are gonna get hit by those ads as much as we do try to dodge them.
On Dino side, where do we want the majority of DPS to stand? Because that's where that bomb's gonna fall, because we barely made it into our last bomb.
Just right here if everyone stacks together. So if the boss starts here, as long as the DPS is stacked, you should be fine, because you're going to be moving around that room, around that half of the arena, if that makes sense. You're going to be following the perimeter.
I'm thinking we should stack, because I think it like targets a random person and drops like more red puddles. So We should just stack like in front of the boss.
Yeah, if you just stay on tank for the most part, the tank might have to move for a few abilities here and there, but I think, yeah, as long as you pretty much stay on the tank, you'll be okay.
Question about B. Do you want that? You want that completely out the circle, right?
Yes, yep, just because I don't want to take the risk of somebody else getting hit by it or clipping it, or like the bomb, whatever direction it blows is kind of the direction you need to stand. Or excuse me, the direction, wherever you are within the bomb when it blows, that's the direction it like sends your character. So ideally, I guess, what I would want to have happen is, okay, I'm gonna drop markers real quick. Only because I did see this happen on our side. This is just for an explanation if everyone will just pay attention because it will matter. Veronica, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mark you. Okay, so let's just say the bomb drops here on Star, okay? So everyone's on it. I want the beam to come to the orange side, right? Everyone's gonna be standing on this far end of Star. That way they don't get blown into the beam. Because I died last time because a couple of us did, I think, because we got blown into the beam because the beam was on X. And then it locked in place, we got the bomb, and then we all got blown into the beam and died. So if we can position the beam on the circle, right, and everyone's standing near the X side of the bomb, we should get blown away, far enough away that we're not gonna get hit by the beam. So when the puddle drops from the bomb, we need to leave a space, DPS, you need to leave a space big enough for somebody targeted by the beam to be able to stand so that they don't, so that we don't accidentally get knocked into the beam. Does that make sense to everybody?
Kind of.
Essentially, if you imagine the floor, it should go beam, bomb, and then it'll go puddle, beam, bomb, as far as placement goes on the ground. And then DPS would always be on the edge of the bomb that's getting blown away from where the puddles are. Let's go. Let's play it by ear. It makes sense to me. I think
once the bomb falls, it'll push you back away from the center, up from where the bomb fell.
But it pushes you a certain direction, right? If I'm standing...
So it's like an earthquake that ricochets you away from the center of the bomb. So go to the next place, position yourself so that you are pushed back from the center to where you need to go.
Yes, that's correct.
That's up to the beam person.
Yep, so the beam should always be on not the direction we're going, but the direction we came from.
Beam person is last to go to where we need to go.
Let's keep going. It'll click. We'll get it. It'll be okay. We'll find what works. Evens, we're gonna start over here.
It's a very odd placement.
We got it. Let's just clean it up.
Alright, tank's on you.
Everyone in bomb. Hold the beam out. Good job.
Those images are out on the electric side. Remember, you don't want to get stunned, but try to keep them from hitting you.
In bomb. Take beam out. Take beam out. Alright, everyone on the right. Oh shit. Everyone try and get the bomb as best you can.
Okay, intermission, this will be our change. Yasna, if you will start the gorilla on the edge of where you see all the electricity that we dropped to the ground. And then continue to move it clockwise. Fire side, do not be standing here. Do not stand there. Fire, stand on tank. Beam goes here where I ping. Beam to where I ping. Other side. Beam to the other side. Other side, other side. It's locked in. Get back in the ring. Get back in the ring. You cannot take the beam to the face. Let's move the boss a little away from that fire. Closer to here. Here we go. Beam's gonna go in this empty space. Right here. Good. Over. Other way. Other way. Right there. Lock in. Get back in. Good. That's how I want it done. Spread those. Me and somebody else's. Okay, everyone stack back up over here. Oh shit. That's gonna be a rough one.
Alright, everyone move in front of the ball. So we have a good place to put the bomb. Everyone into the bomb. Get the beam out, beam out. And then somebody stood in. Okay.
Yep, it's alright. Odd sides or even side is dead, so it is gonna be a wipe. Gorilla's coming to you. So let's go ahead and let's reset.
And in the beam.
While we reset here, and I hope I'm not overcomplicating this, I don't think I am.
Sorry. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to soulstone Lycan.
Okay, nobody release. Nobody release. Get those hands away. Even side, when we were over there, did that kind of make sense how I wanted the placement of the bomb and the beam?
Yes.
Okay. And remember, when that beam locks onto you, you can't take it to the face. That will one-shot all of us. Or whoever's in it, it doesn't matter. So that's
you can tell once it goes dark.
Exactly. It does that locked-on feature like the boss in the terrible place in the Shadowlands that we had to do in Dungeons last season. I don't remember names. Point is, it does have an animation. It is evident when it is changed. It's locked in. It does go darker. It kind of like clicks into the ground almost. You need to then step into the soak with everybody else. I don't know, Pyre, if that's how you guys are doing it on your side. I hope that's how you're doing it, but I'm not watching over there.
I think so.
And this is really, it is a group stack fight. If we have, like we notice on the even side, we lost a lot of people because we had somebody not stacked, and the bomb happened to select them, of course, and we all had to run to them, so we all have to stay stacked.
I had the red circle under me, so I had to get out from everybody.
Yeah, and that's something we'll have to work through. Or we do have to spread for that one, but we'll just have to play it and see what works.
Where do you want to use it?
Yeah. On the blue side, the gorilla side, Veronica, fair point. Again, with this being a stacking fight, if everybody is stacked together on the blue side, we can move together in the same direction when those blue circles spawn. That's easy for us to do. So both sides are really doing the same dance. We're staying stacked and we're moving together. No one should be behind the boss. If we all stack just like we are here on the even side, we can, in sequence, just run clockwise around the boss. I think that should save a lot of headache on folks getting cut off. Check your flasks. Mine just expired. I don't know if everybody else has expired. Tank's on you.
For future, you can drink 2 and they stack and don't expire.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Alright, so get stacked up so we can do the bomb.
Even start moving clockwise together. If we're all stacked, we're all moving together.
Beam out, beam out. Everyone in bomb, it's kind of a weird placement. Let's take beam to the left.
Ooh. Watch out. On electric side.
We're back up. Take beam out, but not too far. Alright.
Okay, gonna be switching sides. Please dodge things during this intermission phase. Don't get hit.
Alright, watch where you run the lightning.
No one should be past the tank right now. We need to leave a space between the fire and the tank. Perfect. Beam, go other side, other side. There, all the way out with the beam. Okay, let's keep moving. Nope, on the clockwise side of the fire. We don't want to be on that side. That side's dead to us now. Okay, everyone over there. That beam needs to be... Okay. It's... They spread. Everyone get to a clear zone. If you're behind the fire right now, I need you to move. Jen, just stay there.
Alright, let's get against the fence over here. Group up. Alright, well, that bomb is way in nowhere.
Maybe we should go more inside, like right here.
Yep. Right where? Okay. Everyone in bomb. Good placement on beam. Beam out.
Dinosaur side, if you're in the center, please get out. We need to come to this clear side over here. Don't be behind the boss. There we go. Take the beam out of the bomb with the beam. Just take it all the way out.
Watch beam on blue side.
I just took that to the face. Do we have a soul stone out?
No.
Alright.
During intermission, do we need to stay on our original boss, or should we take that time to move to the other boss?
Move to the other boss. You can cleave at that point, but they're not taking much damage.
I don't think they take reduced damage.
During that part?
I don't think so. Because
yeah, they're, from what I read, they do. We'll check.
Whenever they're within 40 yards of each other, they take 99% reduced damage.
This effect does not occur during
you're right, yeah. So cost of flash should just be a
damage.
burn phase, really.
Okay.
So that
Also, I just want to mention something. You know the like permanent electricity that comes down in the like ape phase or in the ape fight? That can conceivably never happen if you never touch any of those voltaic spirits. Like if you just hard CC them and nobody ever like collides with them.
Correct.
So there's no reason why we should ever be getting those. Frost Nova, I'm almost certain from what I saw, can CC them for long enough to where they will just die out on their own before they can move. And also, I see some people trying to like block the spirits from advancing with Ring of Peace. But if Ring of Peace knocks them into another person, they will still go off. Like it's not just their pursuit target. It's anybody who touches them.
Right, I understand. And in a perfect world, you're right. It's not going to happen though. I got stunned several times trying to run. Like it's going to happen where it's going to get touched. They are going to drop on the ground.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you have any form of CC, you should use it on the ghost when they appear.
Yeah, and even if you're not targeted, don't run into one of them. Because you're gonna set it up.
Can you set it off on like an already electric ground thing to like stack it?
You can, but I mean, best not to touch it, right? So.
Yeah, ideally you're just avoiding it for 12 seconds. I mean, trying to set it off on another static, I think that's going to take too much coordination, and we're struggling to not run a beam through a bomb right now, so I don't think that's going to be happening. And I'm not trying to call folks out. We're all learning on this. I'm learning on this. Yeah, we're break time. I threw a break up a few minutes ago. So folks, don't feel bad. We're all learning on this fight still. None of us have seen it on heroic, as far as I know. So it's new to all of us. We do have to kind of figure out what's best practice for us. So don't fret about your mistakes. I made a mistake. I took a fucking beam to a face on that last pull. So I'm far from perfect. Don't sweat it.
That's low-key kind of hard to see.
Which part?
The beam and the fire circle.
Maybe.
Are we back?
Sorry, did my timer go off? I didn't even see it.
Yes, it went off like 4 minutes ago.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. We are going to switch one thing up. Actually, I'm going to have evens starting on dinosaur this time. Odds go start over on gorilla. I'm sorry, I am switching that around. So odds start back there. I pinged evens right here.
Renarin, I believe you're on the wrong side.
I hit the wrong button.
Alright, Ballista, you're ready? You said? Ballista, you were ready?
Yeah, sorry. I hit the wrong button.
Thanks on you. We are gonna pretty much start right where we're standing. So let's bring that boss back far, please. Perfect. Okay, take that to the outside. Should be the other outside, but that's fine. Stay there for now. Just stay there for now. Should be the other side next time. Okay, let's all move clockwise. So nobody should be on the other side. You should all be stacked over here.
We have a bomb over here.
Take that out. Okay, let's all move over here, please, to the empty space. We're going clockwise around the room, remember, evens on the dino side.
Good CC on the images. Remember, you can DPS during this phase. But your survival is most important. Alright, odds, we're gonna get right back in line where they were, so everyone group up on the fence.
We'll keep moving, don't cut other people off. If you have to stop.
Laser out, laser out,
yes.
laser out. Everyone group up on the tank.
Blue, get CCs out, please, on these.
We're gonna put the last bomb here, then we're gonna run. We're gonna go through the boss.
We have no res for tank.
Let's just reset it, folks. Do we have a battle res out?
No, we don't have any available. I'm putting out a
Nini
brazier.
should have one if she dies. Nini should have one if she dies. Just need the others to die. There we go. Nini's up.
Yeah, I don't get a warning for that either, so you just have
I
to
don't get a
walk
warning
in.
either. Yep.
Or what part?
Any of the
For the
dino
line.
things.
Like, are you asking for a call out when they're happening?
No, I'm saying
just
that there's
call
no
out.
audio,
No.
the visual, and it's really a problem.
Okay. I'll do
Yeah.
better about calling it out.
Well, no, it's not. We knew it was out. I just didn't know I had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people just expect to get a warning, but there's not much of this, so you have to pay a little bit more attention. These happens.
Yeah, no, it was just my fault.
Yeah, it happened to me too, so I get it.
Exactly, Tam.
We starting on the same size as last time.
Yep, we're gonna keep it just as we had it last time. Also, if you folks, I mean, I'll do it now, here in a minute though, I am posting a photo of, it'll be in the Heroic Raid channel, as far as like how that dino side is supposed to.
I think many of us understand the supposed to. I think the problem is that there's zero cues as to when the beam is on the player. So we don't know who it is because we're so grouped up and there's no "it's on you" alert. That's just what I'm hearing and I've experienced twice now.
Yeah, that's accurate.
When it comes out, because Vaxis, you can see who it's targeting, right?
I actually don't know if it shows me. I will double check.
I was paying attention. I know we both use Bigwigs. Bigwigs does announce who it is targeting. So if you can, or an officer or someone can just read out the name when it comes out as well.
Yeah, that would be on UVAX because I have DBM and DBM is not showing me anything on that.
Okay.
Like there's not there's the audio click with Stitchworks, whatever, and it's like, okay, now you can move from the harpoon, whatever. There's not even that audio click. I can understand that the color changes a little darker, but it's really pretty minor. Like it's minor.
Okay, bomb's coming out. Everyone in the bomb. Beam to the outside of it. That's on me. Let's stay stacked up. We need to stay stacked up. Stand to the back of this bomb. Take the beam out of the bomb. Beam's out. Stay spread. Okay, bombs out.
CC on the
outside. Evans, good job.
All right, odds. We're gonna continue their line right where they had it.
Blue, we're going to be quiet while they do their callouts, but you need to make sure we're CCing the ads when they happen.
All right, everyone get on the wall. Leave a little bit of space to the right, because that's where we're gonna put the beam. Okay, so beam will go to the right in that gap. Move the beam. Then we're gonna do that in the line. All right, put the beam in between the last two pools. Good job. Do it again. All right, beam. Okay, beam's fine. Just leave it there. Good job.
Evans, we're going to go right in front of the first fire circle, so almost where we started before. And we're just going to fill in the center circle. The big thing is now, so we're going to start here where I'm picking. We do not want to push that beam into the blue side, so we need to watch where we're aiming that beam at this point. Still move clockwise. Bombs out. I can't see who the beam's on, but take it to the outside. All right, get back in the soak. Get back in the soak. Quick, quick, quick. There you go. Good job. Bomb's coming out. Oof, not in an ideal place. The beam, take it out. Just take it out, not near. Don't, there you go. Get out, get out, get out. Good job.
Oh my god.
Stay spread. Fences if you have it. Everyone into the bomb. Take that beam out. I don't care which side, just get it out, get it out. Yeah, I know it goes against what I said for mechanic wise, but you do need to kind of use judgment. If you can't get to the side I want you on because there's fire, then take it to a free space. Otherwise, not bad. We're doing better. We really are.
Everyone group up on odd side. We're still going to try and take the beam to the right.
Can you get him away from the silences, please?
Good job. Alright, this is our last one here, then we're going to double back. Okay, this bomb's kind of out there. We're still going to take it to the right.
We need to move the bosses. Move the bosses. They're too close.
Well.
Sorry, let's reset.
I'm going to put stone on Lycan.
We're doing much better on this, folks. We really are. Fire side, obviously, once that back row on the outside perimeter gets full, we're kind of, like Pyre said, we're doubling back and we're kind of either going the opposite direction or we're starting in front of the old pile. Either way, if the side you're supposed to run to the beam to, if it's taken up by fire, go to a free space, right? Just as long as it's not in the bomb. That's priority number 1, not in the bomb. Priority 2 is don't aim it at the gorilla side because it will hit all the way across this arena and they don't need another mechanic to avoid on that side.
Never mind.
If you do need to take it to a free space, I assume you shouldn't be right next to the bomb because then people will get blown into it if they had anticipated being on that side, right?
Well, yes and no. That's kind of a thing where, like, if it happens to go right next to the bomb, then folks just need to adjust fire and maybe move to the front of the bomb so they get bounced into the beam. There is a lot of judgment call, I feel like, on this one. I think we could have like a clear set plan, and when it doesn't happen, we just all need to kind of use our best judgment to know, okay, I don't want to get knocked into the beam. I don't want the beam to go through the bomb. I guess I can't give you a detailed, like, precise, yep, this is what to do in that scenario. If that makes sense. Just as long as it's not going through the bomb.
There's a valid question.
Ideally, you can have them soak. We can try having them not soak, but either way, they can't take that beam to the face still. They're gonna have to move out of that beam.
One quick note about the DBM beam. If you're not getting DBM to yell at you, if you go under there in the settings under raid and look for blazing black fire.
Let's do that after. Let's. I appreciate that, but let's do that afterwards. I'm not gonna have people messing with settings right now. We have 20 minutes left. What's takes on you? But after raid, let's listen to Pyre's advice if you're not getting that stuff, or Prize's advice if you need help with DBM. Bomb's coming out. Get that out. Everyone stack back up. I think that was a pretty decent recovery on that even, so good job. Bombs out. Put the beam right where we came from. Stay spread. But everyone try to stay spread to the same side. If you're back between the fire and the bomb lands over there, it's gonna screw us over.
Hey, group up. On even side. Alright, good. Let's leave a little space. But not too much. That's fine. Beam to the right. Fred. Alright, beam to the left this time. Watch out, other side. Alright, we're gonna double back.
Evens, we're gonna drop the first one where we are, and then we're just gonna move backwards. Bombs out. Put the beam against the wall, against the wall, against the wall, because you're gonna go through you're going through the blue side right now. Always point that beam to the wall. Let's all move to the tail of the dinosaur. Let's move back here. Point the beam at the wall. Point the beam at the wall. Okay, we need to spread back here, folks, to the other side. Point that at the wall. That's going right through the blue
Heads up.
side.
Yikes.
Group up as best you can. I know it's tight. Take the bomb to the left this time if we can. We're too close to you. Okay, bomb, take it to the far right. Thank you. We're...
We have a soul stone now. There's not really a phase 3. There's like the main phase and then the intermission phase.
So this is a wipe? Is this what you're saying?
So to answer that question, no. The abilities, if you're getting targeted by the opposite side's abilities, that's because you were too close to the opposite side's boss. Because I even got picked up by the fire when I was on the gorilla side. So yeah, and that's it. We are running out of space on the fire side, which is something we're gonna have to figure out. Obviously, the gorilla's gonna have to hug the wall, and we're just gonna have the tanks. That's on the tanks really to make sure that they are opposite of each other in these rooms, so that we don't have raiders getting picked up by the other ability.
Don't release.
I was panicking for a moment because all of a sudden Dino Side got targeted by like the static image guys, and I was like, oh god, is this like from phase 3 like rage mechanic?
I think we're all still learning from the mistakes that we're making. Fire side, Dino side, this is both even and odd group. Just make sure that we are pointing that beam at the wall, right? So like if the beam's pointing where I'm pinging, that's not a wall. Like that's the middle of the arena. You need to point it at this outside perimeter wall. because the last time I was on the fire side, every beam went to the blue side. We can't have that. So you do need to have that situational awareness. Yes, I don't want the beam and the bomb. It is going to get chaotic at the end. But you need to make sure that you are positioning yourself so that beam is hitting the back wall and not the other half of the ring. Yeah, that, Nini, I'm not sure. Stay loosely stacked, because you don't want to be in somebody else's circle. The circles themselves overlap, as long as you're not in somebody else's circle. So the loosest stack I think that you can get is best practice for now.
And a thing I found that works on the gorilla side, when you get targeted for like the electric charge thing, if you just run in a square, usually you can make it back to where you were first standing and all the charges end up, and you don't have to worry about like running forever in one direction.
All right, tank's on you.
Wrong side, Lycan.
Everyone into that soak. Leave the beam. Nope, that was perfect where it was. Get out of the beam. Get out of the beam. Good job. All right, fire side rotate. Right where we are. Stay stacked with everybody. If you're not stacked, you're wrong. Let's leave a little more space between that fire and the boss, please. Let's move out a little further. There we go. Beam to the other side. Yep. Good. Get out of the beam. Get out of the beam. Good job. Okay, we want to keep a loose stack. If you're losing DPS, that's okay. I haven't touched the boss this entire time. To the wall with the beam. Right there's fine. Back into the soak. Soak.
Group up.
Please.
All right, we're gonna take beam to the right. Beam to the right. Beam moves. Spread. And then stack on Yasna when we're done. Beam to the right.
Side, we're starting at the top part where it's clear. Stay stacked. Remember, this beam points at the wall that's behind us. There's the bomb. Beam to the right, There you go. Get out of the beam, Quick. Good job, that was perfect. Okay, let's Let's leave space between that fire puddle and us. We should all be about right here. We need to move that boss more. You're pretty much gonna have to rotate to the wall, to the right, all the way over, out of that beam, out of that beam. Let's take a loose spread. Take that beam to the wall, to the wall, to the wall. All the way. There you go. Good job.
Group up on Yasmin. Alright, well, everyone into that bomb. Take the beam to the right. Yep. Group up on Yasmin, or blue square. Watch beam on the other side.
Okay. This switch with the bosses, we are going to have to put the gorilla at the entrance of the room, please, and the dinosaur on the opposite side. Dinosaur side, you need to pick up your DPS. We have too far of a gap between these bosses, and they do need to wipe at the same time. Same thing, we're just gonna bring the dinosaur, yep, here, this way. And we're just gonna have to continue to hug the perimeter of this room. Everyone in there, take that beam to the wall. That's going right through the other side. I need this beam to be pointed to the right. Go to your right. Go to your right. There you go. Move out of it. Move out of it. Good job. I think we're gonna have too many DPS down for this to finish, but keep it going. Keep it going. Actually, let's clean it up real quick. I think we can get one more pull in. I think we got it this time. We're getting close. The one change that we're gonna make, we're not taking suggestions. This is not hitting a wall. I don't need everyone to pipe in, okay? This is true progression that we're on right now. Like, this is progression, okay? This time, we are just gonna rotate both bosses clockwise around the entire perimeter of this room. We're not gonna do this thing anymore with the dino, where we're just trying to keep the fire isolated to that side of the arena. We're just gonna rotate them opposite of each other around the entire room. That's all we're doing. That's all we have to do, and we got it. But that means the gorilla, you're gonna have to rotate with us. So tanks, I need you to pay attention to each other, coordinate that. Let's quickly get our reses out. Let's give this one more shot. We're gonna keep with that same strat that I talked about. Bomb with the beam to the right. Then the fire puddle happens. You need to keep a space between the fire puddle and the bomb. The beam goes right between them. We continually move clockwise around this room. So we should not have any fire puddles in the middle of this arena. They should always be on the outside perimeter. Obviously, when we have to loosely stack, that's a different story. It's going to go where it's going to go. For the most part, though, these bombs should be baited to the wall. We're going to keep moving clockwise, tanks. I hope you picked up on that. Clockwise. Keep them opposite of each other, and we have to move together. Thank you, Ben. Good point. Defensive is help bots on that side. Can we get more lock rocks? Thank you. I'm going to do a quick ready check, and we're rolling.
Please eat your mage food.
I can trip, are you there?
He's getting to his side.
Okay. Thanks on you. Bomb's coming out. Take the beam to the right. Everyone in the bomb. Everyone to the left of the bomb, beam to the right. Get out of the beam. Okay, let's leave a space. Backs against the wall. Backs against the wall. We need to keep a little bit of a bigger space between that puddle. Perfect. Everyone into the bomb to the left side. Beam to the right. Beam to the right. Run to the right. Right, right, right. Everyone out of that beam. Good job. Okay. Everyone quickly get to position. Loosely stack. Do not be behind the boss. Do not be in a weird position where if the bomb drops on you, it's going to ruin it. I just lagged out. I think the beam's on me. If you guys can hear me, I just DC'd.
We know.
Okay. Layla, pick up the fireside for us, please, on the callouts.
Yeah, we're switching.
All right, my side, we're going to group on Yasna. Get there early. Everybody group on Yasna. How did that happen? Okay.
Moving left.
All right. Beam to the farther left. Get it out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Try to back up so you're not knocked into. God damn it.
It's a wipe, guys. Wipe it. Stand and stuff. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Stand.
Yeah, I got knocked into it.
Soul stunning Lycan.
Don't release. I missed everything that happened. What wiped us here?
Bomb the breath.
Yeah. We were in a tight spot and the beam wasn't taken far enough out. But there wasn't really much you could do.
Okay. We're right there at the raid time, folks. It's okay. This was the first night heroic. We did not do bad. That was really good progression on this.